Hello everybody, I will start my today another coding session. So today I solved this question. Add two numbers. You were given two non-empty linked lists representing two non-negative integers. Two non-negative integers. Okay. The digits are stored in reversed order. And each of the nodes contains a single digit. Add the two numbers and return the sum as a linked list. You may assume the two numbers do not contain any reading zeros except the number zero itself. Okay, so I'm given two non-empty linked lists. Okay, the non-negative integers. So digits are stored in reverse order. So for example, this case, 423 suggests this is 342. 564 is actually 465. And I add the sum and I get 342 plus 465 is 807. So the sum should be 807, but the linked list should be reversed in terms of the numbers. So it should be 7 that returns the head node 7. Okay. So let me clarify my understanding first. So in this question, interface should be I'm given two non-empty linked list node. Okay, so N1 node and N2, which is node, and I return the node. So this node should be the head node of the, number, which represents the sum of two numbers, N1 and N2. Okay. So, yep, I'm given the constraints that N1 and N2 is not none because they're non-empty, and also num1 and num2 are non-negative number, so 0 or larger. Okay. Good. So let me think of some edge cases, just in case. So when I think of example, like node 1 is pointing to, say, just 0, and N2 is also 0. So it doesn't have any reading zeros, so it can be like this. And it can be like this. Yeah. I think in any way, the sum should not have the trailing 0 in the linked list, which corresponds to the reading 0 in the number. So I actually don't have to think of the trailing 0 after getting the linked list, after calculating the sum. But I will quickly say this. So no, but take care that no trailing 0 nodes. Okay. Good. So I will think how I can solve this question. So I think I can use the 2 pointers. So and these 2 pointers should move in the same speed. So firstly, I get 0 and 0, so I get 0 plus 0 is 0. So I put 0 first. Then, okay, let me use number which has a carry up. Like this. In this case, P1 and P2, and I get 2 and carry up 1. Then here, I get 0 plus 9 plus 1 is 10. So I get 0, and again, I have carry 1. Then I get 1, carry 1 plus 9 plus this is already none. So I can't move this P2 anymore. But I still have to move the P1 because there's some digit here. There. So I get 9 plus 1 is 0, 10. Here I get. So I get carry 1. And here I get 1 plus 0 plus 9. I get 0 and carry 1. And here only carry and number from number 1. It should be 10. So I get 0 here, which should be the modulo of 10. And the carry should be 1. Then I get 1 here. This is carry only. So yeah, I put 1 here and that's end. No carry up, no number. So that's it. Okay, so let me quickly summarize my ideas. So use 2 pointers, P1 and P2. And I do this 2 pointers until P1 is not none or P2 is not none or carry up is not 0. Yeah. So this is the basic idea. And what I do is and also move P pointer in the sum in the returned linked list. Okay, in the same speed. Yeah. So this is the basic idea. So let me do the complexity analysis. So for time complexity, I will assume that there are n1 nodes in linked list 1 and n2 nodes in the linked list 2. In that case, it should be max of n1 and n2 because I have to move until the longer one of linked 1 linked list 2. I mean, the pointer reaches the end of the longer linked list. I have to do the iteration until then. There should be max of n1 and n2. And I still have the carry up, but basically, in the maximum case, like this carry can be up to 1 more traversal. It never becomes 2 more traversal because at maximum carry should be 1. It never becomes 2 actually. So this should be time complexity. For space complexity, I don't use any extra space aside from the returned linked list. So I just use the pointers. It should be O of 1 constant. Okay, so let me work on the implementation. So now I put the pointers and return the list. So this is a pseudo head to make it easier. And PS should be root, the first node. And also carry. Unless P1 is not known, or let me make it clear. So that's some digit. So each node value should be integer. I can get it like this. Then I'd say digit here should be the modulo of 10 and carry up should be this sum divided by 10. The digit here is sum divided by this. Carry should be this sum like this. Okay, so now I've calculated D here, digit here. So I create a new node and connect it to the return list. Let me clarify what I'm doing here again. Just in case. So I'm talking about the read should be pointing to none. And what I'm doing is I'm moving this PS. So what I should do is create the next node and put it as the ps.next, then move the PS. So create ps.next, move to ps.next. Okay, so firstly I will do is ps.next should be node and the value should be D here, D current. Now this is created. And ps is equal to ps.next. In this way, I created something here, right here, this, and I moved the ps to the next node. Yep. Basically, this is it. Okay, so I keep doing this, and in the end, oh, no. One thing I have to take care is I have to move the pointer in the end. So P1, yeah, but I have to take care. Maybe P1 is already known or P2 is already known. PS cannot be known. So I have to take care of this. If P1 is not, I move it. Then for P2, okay, this is it. So now I've moved the pointer in the end. So it's okay. Then in the end, I return read.next. This is the pseudo head.next, which is the return linked list. Okay, good. So let me quickly walk through my code. Let me use the very simple example like this. So firstly, P1 is pointing to the head node of L1. P2 is pointing to the head node of L2. Then read, this should be pointing to the pseudo node, pseudo head. Okay. Then PS is pointing to this pseudo head. Good. And carry is equal to 0. So firstly, P1 is not known. Yes. So I go to line 77. And D sum should be carry 0 plus P1.var, which is 9, plus 5, which is 14. So D current should be 4 and carry up should be 1. Okay, so far as expected. So ps.next is node, new node with digit 4. So this has now node 4. Okay. Then P1 is not known. Yes. So I move P1, the next node. P2, the same. But now it becomes known. I have to take care of this. And PS is PS.next. Okay, it's here. Then I come back to line 76. Still P1 is not known. So I go to line 77. Dsum, this time it should be, oh, no. If P2 is known, this should be 0. Fall back to 0. I have to take care of that. So okay. So this time P1 is not known, so it should be P1.var, which should be 9. And carry should be 1. And plus 9 plus this should be 0 because P2 is not known. So it should be 10. Okay, D current should be 0, carry should be 1. Good. PS.next is I create a new node with D current 0, like this. Then in line 85, P1 is not known, so I move it to next node. This should be none. Node none. And P2, yes, I move it to. No, I don't move it because P2 is none. And in line 87, PS is PS.next, which should be here. And I come back to line 76. Now P1 is known, yes, and P2 is known, yes, but carry is not 0. So I still go to line 77, and carry is 1, others are 0, so I get 1. So D current is 1, D carry is 0. So PS node next has new node 1, and PS is moved. Sorry, I haven't moved it. PS.next has a new node. And P1 is known, so I don't move it. P2 is known, so I don't move it. So in line 87, PS is PS.next here. Then I come to line 76. Now P1 is known, P2 is known, and carry is 0. So I go out of the while loop and I return.next. So I return this node 4. Okay, this is as expected because 99 plus 5 is 104, and 401 is the reverse digit of 104. Okay, so I passed this test case. Good. I've already covered all the lines in my implementation, so I'm pretty confident in my code, so I will submit. Okay, this should be wrist node. So what's the problem here? 2, 5. 2, 5, 7. But now it's 5, 6, 4. This is exactly equal to L2. Here, this is exactly equal to L1. Why is it? Let me take a look at this. P1 is equal to L1, P2 is equal to L2, PS is read. So let me print out this sum here to see. So this sum is 564. Wait, is this really working? Seems like Python's language problem. Okay, So let me execute my code. Good, accepted. Okay, so let me quickly wrap up. So today I solved the question, are the two nodes. So in this question, I was given two linked lists, which represents the number in a reversed way. And my task is to calculate the sum of them and return the reversed digit linked list. Yep. So I used the 2 pointers in this question. So maybe I should say 3 pointers. Pointer 1 running on the list 1, pointer 2 running on the list 2, and pointer 3 which is running on the returned list. Yep. And also I had to take care of the carry up. And yep. I mean, these 3 pointers keep moving in the same speed as long as P1 is not known or P2 is not known or carry is not 0. Yep. Okay, so that's it. So let me finish my today's coding practice with this. Yeah, thank you so much. Bye.